What's going on? Man, the devil is really trying to make the old boy panic. I must be, I keep telling y'all, adversity guards the door to success. Adversity guards the door to success. And man, these last few weeks have been very trying. For some reason, I have three different forces that I have to battle when I'm at the White House that don't like me. I, I got three different people that I have to battle every day, and I try not to take it personal. But man, it's done messed up my money. And I'm telling people, listen, man, I'm down here. This is a tourist destination. What am I doing wrong? You're visiting. You coming here, you gonna spend some money. Why am I wrong for trying to get some of the money that you coming here to spend? Why am I wrong for that? You gonna give it to somebody. What's going on, Edward? You gonna give it to somebody. So how come I can't figure out a way to get a little bit of it? Honestly, I ain't lying to you. I ain't deceiving you. I ain't giving you no sob story. Man, I'm entertaining you. You see what I'm saying? And get demonized every day. And I tell people, listen, yes, I have a message, but I'm here to entertain you too, to try to get some of your money. And they still suspicious about what I'm up to. So, I mean, and you know what's so sad, man? The 17th of this month will make 6 months that I have been evicted. I got evicted on the 17th of January. And the 17th of June will be exactly 6 months. Man, I can't, listen, let me tell you something. I really can't complain. Okay? I really can't complain. Because, I mean, I've been able to make it 6 months. Some people haven't been that fortunate. And they've had to ride out the cold. And not only am I having to fight these people, man, my SSL certificate on my website messed up. Then uh wow, Everett, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Man, it's been a long time, brother. It's been a long time. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Um Shoot. That might be enough money, man, for me to pay for tomorrow. That might make me have enough to pay for tomorrow. Damn. And I worry about Sunday. I, I I'll worry about Sunday when it get here. Shoot. Yes, sir, buddy. I'm putting that right in the bank. Yes, I am. Yeah, that's going toward my room, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. That's about what I was short too. God, you see how God work, man? See how God work? See, that's what I be trying to tell y'all, man. Sometimes, man, I want to quit, man. I want to give up, but I know I'm close. I know that's why I'm having the stuff pop up that because I'm close to the door of success. And if success was so easy to get in, how come everybody in there? And a lot of people, when stuff like this started happening to them, first thing they want to do is blame the devil. Okay? Okay? That's the first thing they want to do, man. Blame the devil. And devil ain't got nothing to do with it. Devil ain't got nothing to do with it. You close to the door of success. And that's when you're going to have to dig in, man. That's when, this is the moment either you're going to go down with the ship or you ain't. See, that's this kind of moment right here. You going down with the ship or you ain't. See, because if you start second guessing yourself, if you start doubting yourself, then unbelief is gonna set in. See, then you're gonna start questioning the legitimacy of what you've been doing. And once that doubt set in, see, that's when you're gonna start giving up. See, you compromise. Once you start doubting, you're gonna compromise, buddy. I don't care what it is. Once doubt set in, compromise is right behind it. Okay? What's going on, Pablo? It sure is, buddy. And see, that's one of the things a lot of y'all ain't paying attention to. See, a lot of these emotions that are attacking you got followers right behind them. And you ain't paying attention. You think you battling one, and you could be battling 5 or 10, and don't even realize it. Remember, remember when the story in the Bible where this guy cleaned out his house of sin, and then sin came back 10 times stronger. See, sin always got an accomplice with it. Let me say that again. See, sin always, you might not see the accomplice, the accomplice, but it's got one. And sometimes that accomplice is death that be with sin. And people don't see that. All they see is the sin. They don't see what's following that sin. And see, we as people, that's why, man, y'all could have told me, damn, to conduct a Fisher tie, man. I need me a new tie anyway. I do. I need me a new tie. I done got my money's worth out of this joker. And I can't find my other ones in storage. So I need me a new tie. I ain't joking, man. Look. I got my money's worth out of this one. This one right here, see? I got my money's worth out of this, boy. I ain't lying. And I got to keep getting it shorter and shorter so it won't show the stuff. But anyway, listen. So, see, a lot of times when you kick a habit, and you backslide to that habit again, it's coming back stronger because you kicked it out the first time. It know you kicked it out the first time. See, it know you kicked it the first time. Now when it comes back, it's coming back even stronger than what it was because it know if it comes any weaker, you're gonna kick it again. So it's got to come stronger to keep you in bondage, to keep you confused. See, to keep you dependent. And after a while, it'll make you give up. It'll keep hitting you with some blows that you'll just say, oh, fuck it, I give up, I quit. That's why you got alcoholics. That's why you got liars. That's why you got cheaters. They give up and they quit. And they give in to whatever's been beaten on them. You think, see, this world is about good versus evil. See, they got y'all looking at color. This is good versus evil. And if the good people of all nationalities would come together, we can defeat these evil people. But evil have the good people scared of themselves. That's why they're successful. That's why right is wrong and wrong is right. Because they got good people scared of themselves. See, good people can't recognize other good people. Good people are afraid to financially support other good people. But evil don't give a damn. If somebody, like, let's go Brandon, which means fuck Joe Biden. See, don't nobody ask where that money is going to. They don't even want to know where the money going to go. Who going to get they could care less as long as they can support the message. And as long as they spending money on the message, it is successful. And that is what society said. I didn't make the rules, man. I'm just playing by it. See, I can't be a success. We stop hating each other because you disagree and not talk about who made me successful. See, if I got a sponsor, there's no way I can talk about my story and my message and not talk about the sponsor. That changed my life. I can't tell my story and not talk about the person that changed my life. So no matter who gets my story, they always gonna get the story of who changed my life. No, I ain't going to no show. Man, my prayer, my faith ain't that weak. Randy, I'm sorry. My faith ain't that weak. I don't know where the money gonna come from. I already got the money for tomorrow. I don't know where the rest of it come from. And I don't work on Saturdays. Lord, no, I don't work on Saturdays. That's my Sabbath. And I know the Lord ain't gonna force me in a situation where I got to go out there and work on the Sabbath. That's honoring Him. He ain't gonna allow that to happen. I'll get somebody somewhere. The money gonna come. I don't know where. See, the Bible say all things are possible to him who believes. I just got to believe. That's all I have to do is believe. And see, and why most people struggle with they belief is because they trying to figure out how it's gonna come. See, they want to believe it's gonna come, but they also want to figure out how it's gonna get to them. And see, and when it don't work out the way they see it, then they start questioning their belief. See, because it ain't coming the way they saw it coming, the way they think it should come, or how they would do it. You see, so when they don't do it the way they think it should be done, then that's when the doubt comes in. That's when the second guessing set in. See, and when you and the Bible say all things are possible to him who believes. Man, I done made it this far. I don't think God done brought me this far to let me fall on my face. In that case, why didn't he let me fall on my face back 5 months ago? Why didn't I fall out into my car from the very beginning? You know, why didn't fall in my car in the very beginning? And now you're gonna bring me 6 months? And I got to doubt and second guess when you done already provided me for 6 months? No, I gotta keep believing. Cause I mean, I'm ahead. I'm ahead. So I don't have to feel bad. I don't have to look down. I don't have to be demoralized. I'm ahead. There are some people aren't as fortunate as I am. I'm ahead, man. And I'm going to stay ahead. Don't know how. All I know, I will. That's all I can tell you. Because that's what God say do. All things are possible to him who believes. And see, and when you start, and this is how you build up your faith. See, a lot of y'all want to take your faith and go fight giants. Okay? See, a lot of y'all want to take your faith and go fight some giants. See, you ain't trying to use your faith on no midgets so you can get used to it. See, why don't you start tackling some midgets first with your faith? Okay? Believe for some little things. And then once you get strong enough and you learn that default voice, see, now you can move up. See, now you can take on a little bit more. Okay? All right? So take your faith right now, what you got, and go and beat up on a midget until you get used to it. Until you see for your see, oh, thank you, Lord. See, a lot of y'all don't want to be honest where your weaknesses are. Let me say that again. See, a lot of y'all don't even want to be honest about your own weakness. You know where your weakness is. And you don't want to be honest about it and get offended. What's going on, Nicole? Long time. And you get offended when somebody trample over your weakness. And you won't even be honest with yourself. See, man, my wife is my strength, and in certain areas, and in some areas, I am my wife's strength. We complement each other. Okay? We complement each other. Because I know where my weaknesses are. I don't fool myself about and see you don't put your guard up around your strengths. You put your guard up around your weakness. And that's the mistake a lot of people have made. See, they got their guard in the wrong place and get offended when they get attacked and the attack is successful. See, but if you put a guard up around your weakness, see, that's your fight. Because they ain't going to come to your strength. They're going to come to your weakness. And that is where you trying to shore up your weakness. Example. I heard that. Ma'am, two conductor, give me an example of what you're talking about. Okay. Maybe, maybe your weakness is organization. Okay? Maybe that's your weakness, organization. Because you, even though it ain't organized, you know where everything is. But yet, if somebody looked at what, say, damn, why don't you organize this? See, so that is your weakness. Organization is your weakness. Okay? So naturally, how you defend that is you find somebody good in your weakness. And you ain't got to worry about it. See, all you got to do is keep watching over, make sure it's done right. But you go find somebody that's good in what you're weak in. And you just make sure it's done right. It's just that simple. Okay? You might not know how to do it, but you have an expectation. And that's what you want that expectation met. And if they can't meet the expectation, now you got other decisions you got to make. I hope I'm making sense to somebody. I hope this is making sense. Okay? I really do. I mean, I hope. I hope it's making sense to you. If it ain't, man, let me know. And I'll be happy to explain it the best I can. I mean, seriously, if you have a question, please. That's how you learn, man. You have to ask. Don't assume. See, so many people assume they know what the reason why, and they really don't. And what they're assuming is incorrect. So give yourself a chance, man. Give yourself a chance. Okay? Give yourself a chance. The Bible says a good man can fall 7 times and get up again. But a wicked man will fall once and be destroyed. Now, if you have had a fall in life and it didn't destroy you, you're a good person. Example. See, now, this guy with this submarine had been getting all kinds of warnings about the potential danger that he was flirting with, and he refused, okay, to listen. See, it's one thing to fail, but when you refuse to listen, it can cost you your life. Let me say that again. See, when you refuse to listen, when you refuse to listen to another person, you refuse to listen to God. How you think God gonna talk to you? Through another person. See, the reason God gotta talk to most of y'all through another person because you ain't familiar with your inner voice. You don't know it. So he can't talk to you through your intuition because you don't know that voice. So he gonna have to talk to you through another believer. That's the only way you gonna receive it. And see, and the devil knows that. And the devil is telling a lot of y'all who call yourselves Christians what you want to hear. uh, if you put your tithes and offering in, you're going to get your stuff. Don't worry about how you're living, okay? Don't worry. See, they don't tell you you ain't going to get your stuff because a lot of them tithing are fornicators. A lot of them tithe are adulterers. A lot of them are liars. And they still think they're going to get their stuff. Just because they put some tithes and offering in church, they still think God is going to bless them. And they living as wrong as two left shoes. See, that's what, and this is one of the mistakes the church has damaged a lot of people, telling them, oh, you can be, God will forgive you. And you go out and live any way you want, and God said, no, don't do that. Stop that. Leave that person alone. But you won't listen. And see, and you get in that moment of anguish where fear is coming up on you, and God ain't gonna be there for you. Because when God was trying to get your attention, you ain't want to listen. And now that fear is on you, ain't no see you wasting your time calling God, because he ain't gonna be there. True conductor, God is gonna be there for him. He ain't gonna be there. I keep telling y'all. You know, if God is trying to talk to you and you ain't listening, when your anguish come up on you, man, you going to have to deal. You trapped. Because God ain't going to help. You don't think for 1 minute Trayvon Nichols, when them 5 cops was beating him, you don't think he was calling on God? Think about that for a minute. You think when they wouldn't be, that he wasn't calling on God? How come God didn't intervene from them cops beating him to death? Think about that. Breonna Taylor. You think God didn't try to warn her? Stay away from that man. Leave that man alone. You think she didn't get a warning? And when they was shooting up in her house, you don't think she panicked and called on God? How come God didn't save her? and she's a tither. How come God didn't save her? I tell you why, because she hadn't been listening to God. She'd been living how she wanted to live. And you can't do that with God. Live how you want to live and expect for him to be there for you. You're going to get sadly disappointed when you fall in need and you ain't been trying to live right. Don't waste your time calling on God, because he ain't going to be there for you. And see, and your anguish going to come so fast, you ain't going to have time. Lord, forgive me. You ain't going to have that time. See, a lot of y'all think you're going to have time to ask for forgiveness. And shit going to be coming at you so fast, you ain't going to have time to think about, Lord, forgive me. And oops, now you done messed up. Now you're trapped. Whatever mindset. See, this body here is temporary. But my spirit is going to live forever. See, what is your spirit going to experience? See, a lot of y'all don't give a damn. That's why a lot of these people go and mutilate themselves, having all of these breast uplift and butt implant. Man, you don't need all of that. See, this is a problem I have with a lot of these women. They got fake nails, fake eyelashes, fake eyes, fake breasts, fake butt, fake feet, and looking for a real man. Everything about fake hair, I forgot about the hair. Everything about them fake. And they looking for a real man. Girl, go sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you do. Go sit your ass down. Learn how to balance a checkbook. Learn how to work with some finances. Bring something to the table other than a fat ass that you done had altered. Okay? Yeah, and you got knowledge. But you want the best. Be real. And see, a lot of us are not being real. You listening to this fool, he dead now, Kevin Samuels, talking about the high value. The high value, man, is the one that's been fucking over all y'all. And you still running at him. And he the one screwing through you like Lee went through Virginia and leaving you as damaged goods. And you still running behind a high value man. And he got more bills than you. And all you bringing is a big butt and a pretty face. And you think that's supposed to be sufficient. Get real, woman. I need somebody that can count. Somebody that know how to read a ledger. See, that's what you need to be looking for. See, somebody that can deal with some finances. Now, it's just that simple. And got a lot of money. Man, let me tell y'all something. I swear, the hero of my marriage is my wife. If I was married to anybody other than my wife right now, I'd be divorced. I would be divorced. Okay? She would have left my ass. I mean, straight up. But I found one of them old-fashioned Filipinos that don't believe in divorce. So she gonna hang in there. And that's the hero, man. I couldn't have done it. What's going on, boxing? I couldn't have done this, man, without the help of my wife. Because I ain't had to worry about her. I can come out here and battle with you clowns. All right? Thank you, Rich. I can come battle with you clowns and get in the ring and box it out. See, and not have to worry and not have to look over my shoulder. But if I had her here, still, see, I'd be looking over my shoulder. Because 9 times out of 10, we done skipped something. If she's still here, we done skipped something. And rather than skip something, I said, baby, go on back. I'll come get you. Didn't see the pandemic coming. And we've been apart 4 years. And see, and this is one of the things I want you young people to understand. Man, when you get out here and you chasing a dream and you chasing a vision and you trying to believe in yourself, you're gonna sacrifice something. You're gonna give up something. You're gonna give up something. What's going on, gamer? You're gonna give up something. And see, and most of y'all want to have your cake and eat it too. It ain't gonna work that way. See, because when you start focusing in, man, you ain't gonna be distracted by much. When you really start focusing in and you barreling in, see, you got blindness on. You ain't distracted by the club, by the party, by the barbecue. See, you ain't distracted. And sometimes, you even block out family. You zoom in so much. You just say, okay, here, whatever you need, take it. Let me lean in here and get this. So you can understand. What's going on, Jamie? See, that's how you are. When you focus. When you trying to break through, man, you leaning in. You pressing in on that thing. And see, and sometimes when you trying to hit that door of success, shit, that's like a brick wall. First time you hit it, bam, boy, it bounce you back. But the more you start pressing in on it, see, you can feel it giving. Oh, shit, I feel a little give here. All right? And then one of them days, you're going to hit it and bam, it's going to bust it. And look, let me show you something. See, if you by yourself, only you going to fall through the door. But if somebody pushing you, and when you finally bust through the door, and then one lunge, shit, it might go 8, 9, 10 deep that can get in behind you. That's what folk don't understand about helping somebody succeed. Man, if you help somebody succeed, you pushing them. If they get through the door, shit, you in. Shit, you don't need them no more. You can start doing what you do best. Because you in. You help somebody else get in. So now you can start working on what you develop. See, and hold on a second. Well, it's getting kind of hot in here. It's getting kind of hot. Listen, let me tell you something. See, I gave you an example yesterday. I said one of the things that a lot of y'all mistakes a lot of y'all are making. A lot of y'all have thrown ideas on the wall. I want to make sure you see this. See, a lot of y'all have thrown ideas on the wall, and that idea just slid down. And then you take another idea, throw it on the wall. It might stay there for a minute, and then it starts sliding down. Well, them ideas that slid down the wall are still down there. How come you ain't going and brushing it off and maybe retweaking it instead of trying to invent, because that idea can hit the ground running. Because it's manifested, it just didn't at that time work. That's why it started sliding down the wall. Okay? When you got an idea that's gonna stick, that's gonna work, it ain't gonna move. And see, and the truth be told, see, that's what we all looking for. An idea that we can throw up against the wall and it stick there and it don't move. But most of us, when it might stay there for a few minutes, and gravity start pulling it down, and then we get discouraged. See, that's when the second guessing come in. See, that's when the doubt set in. That's when you start questioning why you doing what you did instead of believing in what you're doing. See, an idea, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this. How long have I been on? 41 minutes, not bad. Let me tell y'all. See, an idea is just an open door. It's a door. Something behind that idea. It's something behind here. Disappointments, detours, pitfalls, all of that's behind. When you open this door to an idea, you're going to run into all of that. And that's what you're trying to avoid. The detours, the pitfalls, the danger is what you're trying to avoid. And sometimes you're going to have to learn what the symptoms are, where the path, what it might, the path might look like. So when you see that path in the future, you say, "No, don't go that way." I've been down one similar. I walked down one similar to that, and man, let me show you. Let me give you an example, ladies. Some of y'all like some real cute, fine dudes. That's a nightmare from hell. And you know it's a nightmare from hell. And it's always been a nightmare from hell for you. So now, when a cute, fine dude walk up on you, see, you ain't mesmerized. Shit, that's a nightmare from hell. I ain't trying to get involved with that. You see, the looks ain't gonna make me compromise. And sometimes, see, when things make us compromise, it's when we mess up. Whoo, what's that good? Let me say that again. See, when things make us compromise, that's when we mess up. If we stick to our guns, okay? If we just stick to our guns, we'll find the truth out, but we compromise. And then we have to deal with the consequences. And sometimes the consequences are more painful than what it was worth. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. It's when we compromise. Oh man, shit. That's some good booty right there. Let me hit that again. Bam! Now she's pregnant. And you can't get along, but boy, that booty is good. But I can't stand that hoe. Haven't you met some people like that? They fight like cats and dogs. And public, but boy, when they get in bed, they passion it all out. Okay? That's why this is why it ain't good to be getting involved with lovers. See, because they get you entwined into they bullshit outside the bed. And then when them two get in the bed, see, they bosom buddies then in the bed. See, that makeup sex. See, you got a lot of people out here that like that makeup sex. That's what turns them on. And see, you get caught up thinking you trying to be helpful, and them jokers just having fun with some makeup sex. And now you involved, and you done got your feelings hurt. And they in the bed screwing. And now you offended. I know it's done happened to some of y'all. I know it's done happened to some of y'all. And you thought you was being helpful. and they turned on you, and you was just trying to be helpful. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I know I ain't lying. I know I'm telling the truth. And this how people will do you, man. This how they'll do you. They sure will. Yes, sir, but man, listen. Thank y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure. All I know is tomorrow is my Sabbath, and I don't think God gonna have me out trying to work to pay for a hotel room, and I'm honoring Him. Now, if that's the case, then I just had to check out before I go to work on Saturday to try to pay for a hotel. I check out the next day. I'm telling you, I check out first before I break that covenant. I check out. Enjoy that Saturday. Man, I'm gonna enjoy tomorrow because all I'm gonna do is sleep. That's all I'm gonna do is sleep tomorrow. I ain't doing no work. And spend some praying. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have Saturday in Proverbs tomorrow too. I will have that tomorrow. Saturday in Proverbs. Yeah, I'll have that tomorrow. Okay, so be on the lookout for me. All right, Saturday in Proverbs. Man, thank y'all for hey Edward, man, thank you, brother. Thank you. I saw what you came through. I'm finna go look at it right now. But thank you, man. Thank you so very much. I hope I help somebody. I hope I help somebody. That's all I'm trying to do is just, man, share some of the experiences I've seen in my 70 years. And as a street vendor, I always had to watch people. I had to be attentive to be successful. Because I had to watch what they was asking me for, what they was wearing, what was popular, what was in. I had to know all that stuff. And see, and this is what I'm trying to tell people. When you start watching trends, you can create them. Let me say that again. When you start watching trends, you can create them. And you're gonna go through the process trial and error, man. You're gonna make some mistakes, but learn from them and keep creating trends. And if you can create a successful trend, you might not have to work no more for the rest of your life. That's how serious that is. Instead of going out here looking for a job, why don't you look for a trend that you can create? And you can get more out of it than a job. But most folk are afraid to look for trends to create. And and when you're looking for something to create, you're proactive. You're not reactive. You're proactive. Because when you're proactive, you're always out on the horizon, looking, seeing what's in, what's out. You're paying attention to habits. See, when you're proactive, you're scanning over everything, everybody. Some things catch your attention, some don't. But you're watching. And then when you recognize a trend, that's when you say, aha, now, let's see what you all about. Create your trend, man. Why not? Because right now, see, the rich got you making them richer because you follow trends. Order your groceries. Order online. Use Uber Eats. You see what kind of trends you follow, and you ain't even recognize that. Damn, I do have a lot of trends I follow. Yes, you do, and you're making somebody else rich. Why not build your own trend, make yourself rich? But you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're going to give something up. You might even have to live in a hotel. Okay? When you believing in yourself, when you believe in your vision and your dream, it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. And that's where the rubber meets the road. When it ain't easy. And like I told you, all you got to do if somebody say, if you had a red light and someone comes up and cleans your windshield for you without you asking, how much do you owe them? You owe them whatever you want to give them. See, what you have to do, ask yourself this question. Why was it me, that person, that I crossed their path today? Out of all of the cars, why me? Yeah, that's me and my music at the White House. Why me? You ever thought about, man, why did our paths cross? You ever been driving down the road and then get to an intersection and all of a sudden somebody might come across your path? Okay? And you just, and those are, it's for a reason. And that blessing could be could uplift that person right at that moment. Because let's face it, if somebody's being that creative, they could be sitting on the corner begging, but they are providing a service to come up with the creativity. Man, let me get out here and wipe off some windshields real quick and get me $1 or two. And everybody know that's what people do. So why would you be upset when you know that's a trend that people do? It's just a trend. Well, see, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. If I was sitting at the White House, didn't have a message, didn't have no music, and had a bucket out, please help. Now I'm trying to get something for nothing. Okay? But see, not only do I play the national anthems of other countries, I play music, I also make announcements to try to help out Secret Service as well. They don't pay me for that. But that's just one of the things I try to do to help them. Because if I can take some of the load off of them, they can watch the people. Because it's the people that's going to hurt us, not the fence. It's the people. And I use the music to try to calm down and temper the people. Okay? And if you think what I'm saying is, why don't you go down there and see one day when I'm there and one day when I'm not and see the difference? I know they miss me when I'm not there because I bring a different kind of energy. See, see, my man, whoever you are, the White House is a tourist destination. That's what it is. It's a tourist destination. When tourists come to town, they're gonna spend money. So, why is it that tourists are coming to town? You know the White House is a destination for tourists. So why don't you try to think of a creative way that you can get some of the money of the tourists that's going to come there anyway? So why not try to figure out how to get some of their money? What's wrong with that? You ain't lying to them. You ain't deceiving them. You ain't cheating. You ain't doing none of that. You're just trying to be creative about how you get their money. See, because see, here again, that is you, and you can't judge what everybody else feels. I've had people in tears that was listening to their national anthem standing in front of the White House from other countries in tears. So it depends upon the person. And what you're trying to do is judge everybody by what you would do or what you wouldn't do. And 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 that just might not be the case. Well, see, they might not. Just because they don't value don't mean I have to give up. Don't mean I have to quit because they don't value what I'm supposed to be upset because nobody can see my value. No, no, no. I know it's one of my trolls. I know it's one of my trolls. I want to have some fun with him for a while. It's my situation. What's wrong with my situation, man? What's wrong with my situation? What's wrong with my situation? Let's see what you say. What's wrong with my situation? You mean not living in a hotel? Man, I can wash my clothes. I can wash my ass. I got a bed to sleep in. I can sit down on the toilet. You know how many people can't do that? And some of them walking around in shirt and ties and suits on. What's wrong with me living in a hotel? What's wrong with that? There are a lot of people living in hotels, man. There are a lot of people. Just because I'm here today, don't mean I'll be here tomorrow. This is not permanent. You acting like this permanent. I don't have excuses, sir. I have no excuses. And I am successful. Look at that. Look at that. That's success right there, man. That's success right there. Okay? That's success right there, man. And everything that exists in the world today started on paper. Before you get back, oh, that's just on paper. That's where everything started on paper. And to show you, so you won't try to shit. There I am, right there, boy. 2000. That's me right there. 2000. African tabletop. Okay, that's me right there, bro. I got a relationship with this. See, y'all be talking shit, but I can back it up. I didn't open up the African tabletop before. All right. So and was in there for about 7 months too. Sure did. And these were somebody else's design. They weren't mine. And what I showed you, I haven't got them yet, man. I haven't got them yet. I haven't produced them yet. I ain't got them in the manufacturer yet. They made in the USA though. Shortly, they coming this year. They coming. They coming. And when they come, man, I'm gonna jump right over millionaire status and go straight to billionaire. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump straight to billionaire status. I sure am. It's coming. Cause I got a whole bunch of ideas that I wanna manifest and just take money. And all I got to do is get one of them to work. That's it. I will have. It's coming. It's coming, brother. It's coming. It's coming. Just hold tight. It's coming. Promise you it's coming. All right? What time is it? A little after 8. All right, y'all. Um, let me find that. Let me find that. Let's find that scripture. Let me find this scripture so I can read it and all right. So it is Mark 9:23. Mark um, Mark 9:23 is the and let me read it to you. Let me read it to you. And see this is a this is a this is a good example of your faith. And listen to this. Uh, man, why don't you take your reality and go on and start your own conversation, and don't worry about mine. Why you so worried about my reality? Why are you so worried about my reality? Okay, if my reality doesn't fit into your reality, then get the hell on gone. Okay, it's just that simple. I told you, man. Everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. That's how it manifests from a thought. And you want to put me down for thinking. You're in the wrong business, man. Listen to this here. A boy's here. And when he came to the disciples, he saw a great multitude. This is chapter 9, Mark chapter 9, uh, verse 14. I'm going to start at verse 14. Okay? And when he came to the disciples, he saw a great multitude around them and scribes, disputing with them. Immediately, when they saw him, all the people were greatly amazed and running to him, greeted him. And he asked the scribes, "What are you discussing with them?" Then one of the crowd answered and said, "Teacher, I brought you my son, who has who has as a mute spirit." And this is verse 18. "And wherever it seizes him, it throws him down. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. So I spoke to your disciples that they could cast it out, but they could not." Verse 19. He answered him and said, "O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear you up? I bear with you. Bring him to me. Verse 20. Then they brought him to him. And when he saw him immediately, the spirit convulsed him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed and foamed at the mouth. So he asked his father, how long has this been happening to him? And he said, from childhood. Verse 22. And often he has thrown him both into the fire and into the water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us. Verse 23. Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes. See, see, you can't worry about nobody talking about the fact that you just got it on paper, because that's where it starts. See, you can't worry about the fact that you don't have the money. See, the important thing is the manifestation, getting the idea on paper. See, that's the important thing, because once you put the idea on paper, see, now I know who to go to get this done. See, I don't have to look for a person now. I know who to go to get this done. See, so when the factory sends me their outlay, then I don't have a problem. You can't manifest things into existence. Um, where is it? He said you can't manifest things into existence. There's a manifestation right there. There's a manifestation right there. I could make a killing off this shirt right here. Cause a lot of y'all don't want to put up with the bullshit. Okay? Let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here. Why don't you go get some action? Go get your own. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Let me get you out of here. All right, there you go. There you go. Enough of the distractions. Okay? So listen, y'all. Regardless to what people say, believe in yourself. Give yourself a chance. Okay? All right? Give yourself a chance. Don't be so quick to count yourself out. And that's a mistake that most of us make. First thing we're going to do is see the worst before we see the good. And see, and that's what we need to do. See, you need to learn how to start seeing the good rather than always expecting the worst. And see, when your faith kick in, see, you're going to start seeing the good. Okay? All right? That's what you do. Okay? See who this clown is. Who this clown is. Why they so determined to be up in my stuff? Why is that? Why is that? Okay? Let's see. So that's what I see. Okay? And that's how and again, I want to show y'all something. See, a lot of people, uh, what's going on, Tim? See, a lot of people have to use other situations and other people as examples because they don't have the examples themselves on their life. You see, when a person is talking to you, if whatever they're talking about, they can't show that example on their life, then all they want is your money. Because now they're just telling you how somebody else did this. They don't have any that's a copy. That's all that is. That's not original. And see, a lot of y'all are running around paying for copies of stuff and the originals you're ignoring because you want to jump on a fad, what's popular, and that's a copy. And you want to get the original. See, that's why when you jump on an idea and you are the original, you don't have to worry about copies because you're the original. You know where you're going. The anointing is with you. And when somebody steals what you, they can't steal your blessing. They might can steal your idea that will destroy them. Okay, but they can't steal your blessing. Your blessing is still on you. And a lot of y'all get in offense. And you shouldn't get in offense. Because the blessing is with you. And if you know how to manifest one idea, then you got 1,000 ideas up in your head that you know how to manifest because you can manifest. You know how, see, how do you know a person knows how to manifest? Because they'll create. See, a person that knows how to, in other words, example. Thank you, Lord. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. Okay? Let me show you this. Uh, okay. Let me show you this. Look. Now, if you go to my website, capitalbuddytours.com, CAPITAL tours.com, you will see my tours. Okay? These are my tours. All right? Now, this was the first tour I created. Right here, the DC Underground Railroad Tour. Then I created the DC Black History Night Tour. Then I created okay, so now this is the DC Black Museum Hop on Hop Off shuttle that's ready to go. I already got a shuttle on here. It's inactive, but it's ready to go. All I got to do is put some seats on it. It's ready to go. Okay? I didn't ask nobody, man, why don't somebody man, I created a Hop on Hop Off shuttle for Black museums and monuments. It's on my site. All right? And then I created the DC Chocolate City Day Tour. Okay? See that's two different things. And notice this right here is inactive. This Hop on Hop Off show inactive. And this right here, this tour, the DC Underground, this is the first time it's inactive. See, so on my site, so how many streams of income do I have on my website already? All right, look. These are the streams of income. One stream of income, the DC Black History Night Tour. That's a stream of income. The DC Underground Railroad Tour. That's a stream of income. That's a different tour, right? The Hop on Hop Off Shuttle. Another stream of income. That's three streams of income. Right now on the same website. Three different streams of income. Wait a minute. Then I got the DC Chocolate City Day Tour. That's four. And I haven't even put on my other tours. I got some more tours that I haven't even put on my site because what I have is not sustainable. So right now, you know, if I get my web, I got four different streams of income coming off this DC off my Capital Buddy tours. And see, Capital Buddy tours is going to be the landing page for any Black History tour in the country. That's my thoughts for Capital Buddy tours, is to make that the landing page for any Black History tour in the country. There's no website that you can go to right now that you can find any Black History tour anywhere in the country. That's why I developed Capital Buddy tours. See, and I would take these tours. Somebody asked me how many shuttle buses I have. Obviously, I don't have any. If it's inactive, I don't even know why you asked me that question. See, that's my troll. He's back. He went and got another. Matter of fact, let me go on and let you get another. Let me get you. Let me let you get another profile. Come on back. All right, go on and get another profile. Come on back. All right, because you got to get another profile. But I'm just showing people that even remember, you throw an idea on the wall, just because it don't stick, it still can hit the ground running. All you got to do is go and pick it back up. Because you got all the hard part out, the manifestation, the developing it. See, you done already got that. You know where to go. See, because I have produced this shirt. Man, I can come up with another t-shirt design. I ain't got to go look for where I'm going to get my shirt done. I already know. I already know where to go to get it done. Because I've been down that road before. Because I had another idea and I manifest. And see, and that's the thing. See, this is what you learn when you start manifesting your ideas. See, you're going to make connections with people that you know, down the road. When you need them again, you ain't got to look for them. Because you've established a connection. And now, when you get that idea that's going to stick, you know, when it hit the wall, it's going you can't pry it off the wall. See, that's what you want. You want an idea, man. When you store it on the wall and you trying to pull, you can't pull it off because it's on there. See, that's the kind of idea you want. All right. And listen, ladies and gentlemen. Contrary to what some of my trolls say, everything starts with an idea, good or bad. Everything starts with an idea. All right? Sometimes you get an idea and you start doing something. You see, that is the beginning when you manifest that idea. Example, I saw where this billionaire um, went and bought a yacht, brand new yacht, multi-million-dollar yacht. He bought, okay, and his family is out on vacation on this yacht. In some kind of way, his son's wife was, he was trying to prevent her from falling overboard. And he fell overboard and got killed by the propellers. Now, when that man bought that boat, he didn't think, man, this boat gonna kill my son. He didn't think that. You know, you look at the people that, buy these cars and get out, and the same car that they were so excited about is the car that caused their death. They get out and have an accident and get killed in that car. But see, when they had the thought, man, let me go get this car. They didn't think that car was going to be their demise. See, everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. And that thought is going to lead somewhere once you manifest it. Okay? And see, thank you. See, when you got a good heart, all right, you're going to have some good thoughts. See, your thoughts are proactive. That's good. Reactive. That's bad. See, when you got a good heart, you got proactive thoughts, man. You out on the horizon. You ain't worried about what nobody's saying. You don't get tied up in no gossip. That ain't your focus. Cause you out scanning the horizon, trying to see what opportunity you see. See, that's what you doing. See, you out looking for something that you can start. See, you want to take out the middleman. That's what you looking for. You looking for something that you can eliminate the middleman. Okay, you be the middleman. See, a lot of us don't create ideas where we're the middleman. See, we getting paid from all ends because we too hung up on a job. See, we don't, and see, I'm gonna tell anybody, like folk talking about, well, if your tours are not working, why don't you go get a job? Man, fuck you and your job. Why I got to go get a job? Why can't I just create another idea? If the one I got ain't working, create another idea. See, because the minute you go get a job, you're going to be unhappy and you compromise it. And see, and that's when shit start breaking down. See, that's when you're going to get a job. Now you're on a different kind of stress. See, now you're having some health issues that you didn't have before because you're taking on a different kind of stress. Because you're still trying to hold on to your dream, but you got to work your ass off on this job. You see, instead of going and get another idea that can be a source of income. and you won't need a job. All right, man. I